number of years ago, I was at a dinner party. It was kind of a wealthy gathering. I was the token poor person in the group. And my secret identity, I was in civilian clothing. And the hostess was saying, as I always say, in between the sparkling diamonds, she said, "Oh, John's father and I wish he had made something of himself." And foolishly I said, "Well, he's a bishop." "Well, that's what we mean. We wish he had made something of himself, but we gave him everything, and, well, you can only do so much." I thought at that time it'd probably not be worth telling them I was a priest. It was interesting because that started for me a thinking that has gone on for years, and an awareness, I guess, an awareness about who we are as people, and that somehow or another, partly our culture, our need to win, we don't realize how this has crept in our identity. Whenever you say to your kids, "Okay, now what's the object of this game?" for a competition or a game being played, and the answer is to win. Duh. That's what we're designed to do for these games. We're going to win that game. Our kids are going to win. Our kids are going to be the best. We're going to be the best. We're going to show up our boss and be the best people we can be. We're going to win. For that mother, apparently, winning wasn't being of serving, but winning was being famous, perhaps having money, doing great things, big things. Is that really the way Jesus looks at us? And the answer is no. And he really kind of slaps down two of his disciples saying, "Hey, this isn't the way we do it. To be great, to win, is to be a servant." Now, when you think about it, that's very true. All the great tennis players have extraordinary coaches. All right, yes, the tennis player has skill, but the coach is the one who sees how to really nurture that, how to shape it, how to make sure that that player is his best or her best. It's the ones in the wings, in the shadows, who make people great. Very often, that's how Jesus works with us. He's in the shadows. But he can make us great if we listen to him as our life coach and not buy into the culture that says winning at all cost. It's not about our money. It's not about our being able to win. It's about being who we are as persons. Because if you really ask yourself that question, who am I? I was made. I'm not self-made. Someone made me. Not just my parents, but God. So who's number one? Not me. I'm second on the list. It's the ones who made me are number one. In this case, Jesus very, very clearly says, my Father in heaven is number one. Winning is not the game in life. Serving is the game in life. And that is a real win. When more people are helped, the more people we help personally, the greater our world becomes and the greater the win for everyone. Do we really want to kind of step over the bodies of other competitors to be at the top of the heap? Do we really want that? At first it seems, yeah, okay, I want to win. I want to be great. I want my 15 minutes of fame. But no. Jesus says to us, to win is to be of service. These titles of number one don't count in his eyes. And they shouldn't in ours either. The people we really respect, let's face it, are those who serve. The great people. Why do we talk about a Mother Teresa? Because she served. And you know what? We talk about her more than a lot of people who've won, who are big names. And what does she do? She helped others. Simple as that. And many of those she helped will never know who they are. But she did that because she took Jesus' message very seriously. To be great is to be a servant. And you know that too. When we watch those great British dramas, who are the people who are really wise? Not the people upstairs, it's the people downstairs, aren't they? The wisdom of the scully maids and the wisdom of the butlers who serve their people. They're the great ones. While upstairs, they're floundering away trying to make life work for them and can't figure out why it doesn't happen the way they want it. And yet the simple advice and service of the people downstairs make their lives much more manageable and bearable. So this week, let's look at our own instinct to win and say, is that really important? Or can we derive satisfaction from being of service? Because that's harder to do. We could win, yes, but being of service means we have to put behind us our ego. We have to put behind us all those aspirations we think are great in order to help someone else get ahead. That's the challenge, and that's what makes us then disciples of Jesus.